Hey Aries, welcome back. I'm here with your mid-July to end of July reading. Keep in mind this is general, so not everything in here will resonate with you 100%. Take what does, leave what doesn't, because that's for someone else. As always, we'll do your oracle, which I've already got pulled, pull a general spread, and then a love spread looking at you and the other person or the person you're dealing with, and then some advice. So, with all of that being said, let's get into it. All right, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Excuse me. The Hermit. Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. Adversity. See the gifts and challenge. One can be taught within the calm, but the greatest lessons are learned from the storms. And then full moon in Sagittarius, look at the bigger picture. So starting this off, I mean, this is just screaming Virgo energy, working hard on something, and the Hermit card, which is Virgo. So there may be a Virgo you are dealing with. It doesn't have to be, though. Whatever it is, you are working hard on something, okay? You've kind of, you're kind of put yourself by yourself a little bit to work on whatever it is that you're needing to work on. It could be with someone else. It could be a relationship. It wouldn't surprise me. You might be trying to work on something with a Virgo or an Earth sign. But overall, you really are. I mean, you're working hard and you're serious about it. You're not afraid to put in the work. All right. But there are some challenges. I feel like you are working really hard. And that might be a little bit of a problem right here. It's like you're kind of so focused on fixing this or working through this or whatever it is, that you're all about it, and you're, like I said, you're very motivated, you're putting the work in, you're not afraid to, but it's like you could back off a little bit, okay? You don't have to be so determined, okay? Sometimes the harder we try to fix something, or work on something, like the worse we make it. Like there's something about the situation that doesn't quite need the, you don't have to work so hard on it. It just needs to be a little bit more gentler, all right? The advice I feel like here is just take a step back and look at the bigger picture. I definitely do see some problems are arising, or there is something happening that's, kind of, it's like whenever a problem arises, it just makes you more determined to fix it, okay? And so it in a way, like, makes you a little bit more aggressive towards it. Not in a bad way, but just more determined, okay? And it's like, just ease off a little bit, okay? You can work on this without having to be so aggressive with it, if that makes sense. But I think if you just look at, if you could just take a minute and, like, take a step back and try and look at it, look at the bigger picture and, like, try to detach from it a little bit so you can get that bigger picture view, you'll be able to find some of the answers or help that you're looking for. Overall, I mean, I don't see that bad at all. I don't think that's bad at all. You're just working on it. So, all right, let's get into the general and see if we can get some more information on what's going on. Aries. What is Aries? Focus, obstacle, advice, and most likely outcome for mid-July to the end of July. Please end. Thank you. right, we have the Two of Cups, the Lovers, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, you had 3 cards come up over here. We'll pull another one just because. Aries, Aries, Aries. Okay, so you had 3 fly out. I thought it was just 2, but you had 3 fly out for overall energy, okay? See if you can see these. You have the 3 of Swords, the Star card, the 4 of Swords, and then at the bottom of the deck was the 4 of Cups. So, definitely trying to move past some heartbreak. Trying to find some, and I mean, your cards over here are all talking about love, all right? So it's like you had this heartbreak and you're trying to find some hope, trying to find yourself again. I feel more than anything. You know, you're trying to find your hope, your faith, maybe in the situation, but really more, I feel like, in just love itself. So you are taking a time out, okay? You do have the 4 of Swords and the 4 of Cups here. You may be weighing your options. You know, or you may decide to, you may decide to try and go back and get one of these cups and, try and make that work, or you might just move on from it altogether. Whatever it is, though, this has really taken its toll on you, okay? This has really been heavy, and, it's like the battle's been fought, and, like the kingdom in the background is kind of burning or whatever. So it's like you're resting, recuperating, recovering, trying to move past this heartbreak, trying to, like I said, either find faith in the situation again or just find faith and love. I really feel like it's more of like really just a faith and love. Again, you're just trying to be renewed a little bit. You have the 2 of Cups here as your focus. Okay, so you want love. You want, you want a soulmate. You want your soulmate. You want someone to go through life with, okay? And you want it to be on an emotional level, like on a very deep connection, all right? You don't want this surface stuff. Like, you want the real thing or nothing at all, So let's pull let's pull a clarifier and see what is happening. You may be looking at someone from the past, okay? But with the 6 of Cups in the reverse, I don't feel like you're going back to this person, okay? Like you felt like you had a deep connection with them. But the 6 of Cups here is in the reverse. If it's in the upright, then yeah, I would say that maybe, you're working with this person to try and, rekindle or fix or whatever it is that needs to be done. But your obstacle here is the Lovers. And I'm feeling like with the Lovers being there, I almost want to say that you're trying to not trying to force, okay? You're really needing the personal level. You're really needing the personal connection, and it's just not there. Because this side of the Lovers card is the deep personal connection. Your soulmate card here with the 2 of Cups, it's very deep. It's very emotional. And it's like you're just not getting that from that person in the past, all right? And it's here in your obstacle. And so, but you're really having a hard time leaving it. You're really having a hard time making the decision to leave this. Yeah, I feel like there's a connection there. It's just not deep, okay? It's just not that deep emotional connection that you're needing. All right, and so it's like, well, I guess, but you're having a hard time because what I feel like here is that there's not really one thing that is like super wrong, okay, super off. You're like, I have a good thing going here. I feel like you just kind of, it's just not as deep as you want it to be, as you need it to be. Your advice is the High Priestess, so your advice is you already know what you need to do. You already know what you need to do. Listening to your intuition, you have the answers that you need for this. You know. Look, you already know. You already know where your happiness is. You know where your happiness is. The High Priestess here, you have the answers you need. Okay, that's your advice. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition knows what's going to make you happy. This is the Ten of Cups here. This is like the happily ever after. Okay, this is the fairy tale coming true. So you need to listen to your intuition on this. Your most likely outcome, Ace of Cups. You do take a new start. You do take a new start. Another thing I'm seeing here, though, is that there's something else I just saw here, too. With some of you, you want this deep connection. And for some of you, you want it. You want it with this person that you're from the past, but they're not on the same page as you. That's for some of you, and I feel like it's a good bit of you. I feel like it's kind of divided, but for some of you, this person from the past, it's not, I don't want to say one-sided. I want to say it's more, you know, you're wanting to get deeper, and they're not. They're still kind of playing the fields. I know the King of Wands is in the upright, and so it's not like they're doing this on purpose. They're not a player on purpose, you know, but they're just not where you are yet. And so, but you do have your most likely outcome as the Ace of Cups. So you do have a new beginning coming up. Oh, and it's gonna come in fast. It's gonna come in fast. You got something new coming in. Could be an air sign that comes in. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but it's gonna come in like really, really fast. I want to say it's going to come in after the retrograde. I don't feel like anything's really going to happen until the retrograde's over, which I think is August 1st, 2nd, I think. But you have something new coming in, and it's definitely has, I'm saying it has the potential for the Ten of Cups here. So just make sure that you're listening to your intuition here, that you are following your intuition, following your gut, and your gut, your intuition is going to, it's going to lead you in the right direction. It knows what you need. It knows what you want to be happy. And so just listen to it. Just listen to it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. All right, Aries. What is Aries overall energy and love for mid-July to the end of July? Please and thank you. Nine of Wands. Look at you. In the reverse. Taking down those barriers. You're like, I'm taking down these walls. They're not serving me. They're keeping me from developing a connection. Not going to be guarded so much anymore. I'm letting it all out. You may be letting it all out on the table. The person you're dealing with, though, Queen of Cups in the reverse. So they may be closed off emotionally, okay? Or they may not even know what's going on with their emotions. Okay, the Queen of Cups in the reverse is not, she does not have control of her feelings. She does not have control over her emotions. She may shut them off, or she may be completely overruled by them and just act in the fool. Okay. We'll see. But yeah, you're letting your walls down. You're letting your walls down. Taking your walls down. That's good. That's good. I mean, that's good for anything. All right, let's see. We got the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Cups, Six of Pentacles, the Hanged Man in the reverse, Three of Wands on their side, your side, Five of Cups, Page of Wands in the reverse, Six of Cups again in the reverse, the Fool in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, overall, 2 cups. You can't make this up. I'm using different decks. There's a connection here with you two. There's a very, very strong connection with you. Because this is y'all overall, okay? This is you letting down your barriers. This is them not knowing what they're feeling. That's what I'm going with. They just don't know what they feel right now. They have no idea, okay? But overall, this is a soulmate connection, okay? The two of you together is a deep connection, all right? So, but you want movement. You have the Chariot here and you have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So there, you know, there is going to be movement. There is going to be forward movement, okay? And luck is on your side. 7 of Cups, though, you have options. So it would not surprise me if you have more than one person that you're thinking about here or trying to decide. Still sad about something. Maybe something, you know, that heartbreak that you're getting over. You're still sad and missing somebody, but at the same time, you're not making any, you're not taking any action towards them. You're not opening any new communication with them. With the 6 of Cups here in the reverse, nope. And in fact, I feel like with the 7 of Cups here and the 6 of Cups in the reverse, you, I don't feel like you go back to the person from the past. Now, don't know if this person is the past or is a person from the new, because I do feel like you have more than one person here that you're dealing with. Sorry. Sorry, I don't know why it does that. On their side, they just want balance. They just want an equal give and take. They just want things balanced. You know, they've tried to get a new perspective. And they've tried to look at things from this way, that way, every different way. They're trying to get, you know, they're just trying to get a different perspective. Like I said, with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, I feel like they don't understand their emotions. So they're waiting. They're waiting to see what happens, okay? But at the same time, they're not taking a new leap of faith. So I feel like they are kind of giving you the benefit of the doubt, whoever this is. You know, they're not taking any new leaps of faith, okay? In fact, they are taking action towards you, okay? They are moving towards you. However, it is very, very slow. Again, this is Earth energy. From your cards that you had in the very beginning, wouldn't surprise me if this is an Earth sign. It could be a water sign. You know, we have fire here, air. Everybody's here. Yeah. Is everybody here? We got water, fire, air, and earth. Yeah, everybody's here. So it could be any sign, but they're moving towards you and they're taking action, but it's very, very slow. It's very, very calculated. And I don't mean that in a bad way, meaning they are, like I said, they don't have control of their emotions here. Okay, so they're moving towards you, but very, very cautiously. Okay, and the Queen of Swords in the reverse here, I feel like this is how it's being perceived. Like, they're moving towards you very cautiously because their feelings are so out of whack, but to you it feels very cold and calculated. When I feel like on their side, it really is just moving towards you very cautiously. They are waiting to see what happens because this is what they want. They want it to be equal. Okay, they want an equal give and take. They want a balanced relationship. But they are very unbalanced right now. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm talking about when it comes to thinking about you. They don't, I'm not saying they're crazy or anything. So cross watchers, when I say they feel very unbalanced, I feel like your emotions are imbalanced. Like I said, you can't think about it emotionally, you can't think about it logically. Like you're trying to get this perspective. You've looked at it every which way, and the more you try to get a different perspective, the more confusing things get. And so you're just kind of waiting. They're just kind of waiting, okay, to see what happens. Yes, they are definitely willing to move towards you very slowly, very cautiously. I don't feel anything negative under the surface on their side, and I don't feel anything negative under the surface on your side. However, I do feel like this is how you're kind of perceiving them, as being very cold and having cut you off. But I don't feel like that's what's happened. I don't feel like that's what's happened. However, there's that Two of Cups. It's, it's a serious relation. It's a serious connection here. The retrograde may have came in and just kind of messed everything up. Okay, kind of messed up the communication. Maybe wires got crossed, things like that. Let's pull some advice, though. Let's pull some advice. That's all we can do. What advice do we have for my Aries from mid-July to the end of July? Mid-July to the end of July for Aries. I feel like that's one. Three of Swords here. Heartbreak again. Oh. Eight of Coins coming out again. Oh, hello card. This is a newer deck, so they're always real slippery when they're new. So, just keep working on getting over whatever heartbreak or betrayal you have. There may have been a betrayal with this person in the past. Okay. We have the Three of Wands here in the reverse, though. And then the Nine of Swords in the reverse. I feel like here you just need to work on getting over the heartbreak or the betrayal, anything that is lingering, because you don't want to bring that into the future. Eight of Cups, and then we have the Three of Wands, but don't wait on anything. Don't sit around and wait. Okay, what I mean by that, don't sit around and wait and just let the anxiety get to you, okay? Because if you just sit around and wait, sit around thinking about it and waiting for something to change, and just it's just causing all this fear and anxiety, probably keeping you up at night, okay? So focus on you, okay? The Eight of Cups, focus on you. Leave this, leave this behind, okay? Whatever this is, this heartbreak situation, I feel like you just need to leave it behind and work on yourself. Stop waiting on it. Stop waiting for something, because there's a lot of fear and anxiety that's coming with it. There's too many cards. Because you're waiting for something, and it's saying stop waiting. Leave this behind. Work on yourself, really is what I'm feeling. Eight of Coins, work on yourself. Eight of Coins and the Eight of Cups, leave it behind and work on yourself. There we go. Justice, because it will all work out in the end, okay? Could be a Libra you're dealing with. It will all work out in the end, okay? Just make sure that you're thinking logically about the situation. Make sure that you're not doing anything that's, not on the up and up, and that's not really in it for your best interest. Just be honest, okay? Be honest in any communication, all right? Be honest with what you're doing. I do see that you do need to still keep working on yourself, which, this is very kind of, the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles here. I do feel like this is you. Definitely. And, you had the Eight of Cups come up, or the Eight of Pentacles come up, working very hard on yourself, working very hard on getting past this heartbreak, this betrayal, getting past the fear and the anxiety. just know that in the end, everything's going to work out. All right. Justice is here. Just, you know, keep doing you and keep working on you. It's all going to work out. And be honest. Overall, you know, definitely be honest. All right. Just worry about you right now is what I'm feeling. Which is a good thing. Like, we are in a Mercury retrograde. We kind of have to get our shit back together after, you know, the retrograde happens. And figure out where we are. And then, you know, after that, you can come back and maybe see what's happening with that situation. But there's still some heartbreak and betrayal you need to get over. All right? Because nobody likes to be in this energy. Nobody likes to, like, have all that fear and anxiety. So, and some of you just need to work on your work on your finances too. All right, Aries, I hope you found some messages there that will help you through the week, or not the week ahead, the rest of the month, and I'll see you next time.